Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. This peace project is in your news. National Peace Program is in your news. They said it was conceptualized by Corey Lane. Corey Lane. Corey Lane cannot conceptualize anything that is worth anything. And then they're talking about criminals and people with cases in the court were running the program, were hired to be part of the program, and Corey Lane and your Attorney General defended their hiring practices in that particular realm because they said, well, people are supposed to work, and if you go to prison, even if you were convicted, are you saying to me that someone cannot come back into society? The only people that associate with recidivists, the only people who associate with people who are convicted and may have spent time behind bars for serious crimes, the only people who associate with those people are people who have an affinity with those people who are just like those people, but they have not had the bracelets on their wrists and they have not gone to prison, but they identify with people like that. Now they have fired Akil Daly. They fired him, okay? They said Corey Lane is saying there were some personnel changes, but no money issues. There are money issues. Where's the accounting report? Where's the auditor report? Let's see the auditor report. Let's see the money trail. There are money issues. If you're going to hire thieves and robbers and gangsters, people who belong to gangs, if you are going to hire those people to run anything that involves money, there are going to be money problems, okay? Okay, Corey Lane, there are going to be money problems. I wish that Coco was alive to hear this so that, you know, I can talk to him already and maybe you guys will learn a little bit more about Corey Lane. Corey Lane cannot be trusted. I am so shocked, surprised. I don't know what words to use. How can Mia Mottley have someone like Corey Lane as a minister in her government? How is that even possible? And the Attorney General and him defending the fact that they hired gangsters, people who belong to gangs, people who have matters before the court, serious matters before the court. They try to explain it. They try to defend it. How do you do such a thing like that? And another thing is this writer here was saying that there are people who studied criminology and psychology, and they are in need of jobs, good paying jobs, but this National Peace Program would not attract someone who's honest. This National Peace Program put together by Corey Lane is just what it is, and it's doing just what it's supposed to do, and it has the people that he wants there because he's getting kickbacks. It's being funneled right back to him and working with cash. You are using criminals to run an organization and dealing in cash. How do you track cash? How do you track that? Okay, so this National Peace Program, the one that you have that showed up in the Nation News yesterday, it's bogus, it's a fraud, it's a ruse. It's if it was created by Corey Lane, it ain't no good. It can't be no good. It will never be no good. Firing Akil Daly is not the end and should not be the end of it. That program, that National Peace Program should be pulled. The National Peace Program in Barbados should be pulled. Okay, if there's I don't know whose money will be going into that program and who is being helped, but it should be pulled if it is being run by Corey Lane. It needs to be handled by people that have a little bit more pedigree. It needs to be, if it comes back or if it continues, you need to put it in the hands of people, preferably females. Let a female run it. Let a female run that peace program, and let it go from there. But as it stands now, The minister is confident about running the project. He's the perfect minister. The reports are perfect. The minister is confident that the running of the project is going to be perfect. Nah, no, it's not going to be any good. I want to see the Auditor General's report on this. You want to know whose money is going into this program. Please don't let it be taxpayers' money. Please, 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 please please don't let it be taxpayers' money. But let's see who is funding this program. Let's see all the criminals, the ex-criminals, the recidivists. Let's get all the names of the people that your Attorney General, Dale Marshall, and Corey Lane have hired. They've hired criminals, and they've defended the fact that they hire criminals. And like I said, they can only defend it because they're just like that person. They like what the person did. They don't like the fact that they were caught, but they're just like the criminals that they hire. Okay, they're just like the criminals they hire. There are programs for people who commit crimes, but it should not be a minister of government. It should not be. Let the prison service do that. Let it be something associated or tied to the prison service to give prisoners jobs, and let them do jobs that would not entail them handling cash. Cash. Let them go and do some construction work. Okay, let them do tags let them do tags for cars, and let them do things that are not a way to funnel money. You cannot tease them with things like that. It cannot happen. They don't have the fortitude to withstand being teased like that. Okay, you cannot tease them with things like that and projects and a job and say, oh, we trust you. No, it's BS. It's BS. Corey Lane, if everything I've read that he has said, and it's in your paper that he said it, if everything is correct, Corey Lane himself is a criminal. Corey Lane himself is a criminal. He just has not been brought up in your view, in your paper, as being charged for anything. But if he's doing what they say he has done, he's a criminal. And so is Dale Marshall. Them criminals. They should be ashamed of what they've said and what they've done. Like I said, I'm just going to repeat this one more time. If you want to give people who get a lot of dollars work, let it happen through the prison system. Let it happen through some sort of pipelines through the prison system, and the Attorney General and Corey Lane should not be associated with people who have been charged with crimes, whether it is he said, oh, they're innocent until proven guilty, and then he turned around and said, well, even if they're proven guilty, you should still give them a job. You can't trust Corey Lane. You cannot trust Corey Lane, because with the first sentence talking about innocence until proven guilty, and then turn around saying even if they are found guilty and spend time in jail, I still want to hire them. I still want them to be my friends. I'm still going to invite them home to my house. Nah, he's just like them. Corey Lane is just like the people he associates with. It's like birds of a feather. We've heard that adage since from forever. Birds of a feather. He identifies with them. He identifies with them. Why only fire Akil Daly? I like him to call in to my show. I like him to call me. Akil Daly, call me and let me know what's going on and why you were fingered. Why is it only you that was fired? Let me know what's going on, okay? And I so wish that Coco was alive. Yeah, he was murdered, but I'm so sorry that he's not still with us, so that we could look at Corey Lane now as a minister of government, a minister, and he could get on my show and talk about, Corey Lane. I cannot believe Mia Mottley has him as a minister of government. But then again, in a dystopian state like Barbados is, you are dystopian state. You are. Okay, you are a dystopian state, and with things as they are, it's going to be hard to find good people. It's going to be hard to find people who really go deep down and just like try to pull the best of who they could be, who they are, out to serve, to do the right things. It's going to be hard. Barbados is a dystopian state, and as such, you see it in the way things are run, people are handled. They even have children working. It's bad. It's just bad. This is Sherry Veronica.